Hello everyone, and welcome back to another NASCAR Racing 2003 live stream, episode 23 today. As you can see by the title and the car I have pulled up on the screen, I'm going to be trying to do Steve Park's 2001 Pocono flip. And just pulling up the stream on my laptop here so I can be able to watch your guys' comments without having to interrupt the stream at all. So we can have everything up and operational before I jump in. First and foremost, if you guys could go ahead and give me a smack on that like button down below, I really appreciate it, especially if you like what you're watching. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Very early indeed. Kingster Cole, Diddy Kong, Noah the Pig, Hot Wheels. Thanks, Jake. Already smacked it. Awesome. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate the support. I try to thank you guys as much as I can whenever I'm thinking about it. Alright, so jump right in. As you can see, I got his 2002 car here. Doesn't say it up here, but I made sure through the opponent manager this was the 2002 car. Let's go ahead and do that for you so you can see. Yep, it's the same one, the 2002 car set. There's Dale Jr., the other main car needed for this particular wreck. How's my day been? It's been pretty quiet. I woke up pretty late. Since I work third shift, I usually wake up early afternoon. Woke up, showered, did my few chores for the day, and now I'm doing the stream. Alright, where am I looking for right here? So I'm going to do a single race. Actually, I'm going to give you guys a little view at what I'm going to be trying to reenact right here before we jump into it. Seems to be tradition now. Alright, video. I'm going to show you this. So it's at the very start of the race, so probably all 43 cars.
Here they go. 3, 4 wide, just like you said.
Alright, they're all mostly too wide for the most part. Too wide and yeah, mostly too wide. There's Junior and Park right there. Okay, so Junior and Park are like 10, 12, 13 spots back. So when I simulate the qualifying run, I need a Junior to be somewhere like anywhere from 10 to 20 I'll take, as long as he's within that range. And hopefully on the inside line. Yeah, he gets clipped. They get together, they go flying into the infield, he climbs over that guardrail. Or in my case, I'm probably going to need to hit Junior like this so he'll be able to have me dig in, because that's pretty much one of the only ways I can roll over in this game. Hitting the wall like that. Alright, hopefully land on the roof or side would be a huge bonus, but if I get a run that's really close and he doesn't land on his roof or side, I'm not going to discredit that run. Alright, so here's a quick replay. I know someone else gets clipped but I'm probably just going to have to turn into his nose. That'll probably be the easiest way. Yeah, he just needs to hit the wall with Junior and go upside down and tumble a few times. Now it's Race King, racing his life. Games and reviews, how's it going, everyone? Why do people keep changing their account names? Alright. So back to the stream. Here's the game. Switch back over. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna do the 76 because I was doing some test runs earlier and it was really hard to keep up with the AI in turn 1. This is just Pocono, I believe, as it comes in the game, because that's right around the 2002, 2003 era, so I couldn't really find a closer track. Alright, where's the qualifying? He's a little too close to the front juniors. I want him to be like 11th or 13th or 15th or something like that. So I'll try simulating that again. Got 9 people watching already. Awesome. See if we can get to 20. I know we got to like 26 yesterday. That was amazing. That was awesome. 9th again. If we can get to 20 today, I'll be more than happy. We're basically already halfway there. Now if I can get some good runs for you guys, hopefully I should get a bigger audience. Actually putting out some entertaining content. Alright. 11th, sure, I'll take it. And as usual, I'm gonna jump up to the front of the line. I'm not gonna bother qualifying because that's gonna take way too long. 10 people watching, we're halfway there. Awesome. Welcome any new watchers that just joined the stream. I really appreciate you taking your time out of your afternoon to watch this. Actually putting a lot of time and effort into this, so hopefully you guys enjoy what you're watching. Jump up to where Dale Jr. is, around the 11th spot. Once again, I'm racing with a keypad, if you haven't been watching my last few streams, so steering, especially in these turns, is really difficult. Alright, I want Junior to get right behind me. Darn it, it looks like Kurt Busch, no, not Kurt Busch, Rusty Wallace is gonna duck down the inside of the line. Whoa, got in way too hot there. It actually worked. Oh. I might have to turn the difficulty up just a little bit. God darn it. Yeah, this one I was having a lot of difficulty with earlier. We'll try it again.
Drivers, start your engines.
Sorry, whenever I look off to the right up on the screen, whenever I'm doing that, I'm watching my, the little delayed replay on my laptop of what just happened. No, I don't have a neck problem, as much as it may seem like me doing that. People watching, awesome. As usual, if there's anything going wrong with the stream, any glitchiness, like if the comments aren't refreshing, if the comments go away, if the stream itself is dropping frames or really laggy, or if the quality is bad, or if anything is wrong with the audio, just give me a heads up in the chat. I'll try to fix it right away. Really appreciate the heads up so that it isn't bad for the whole stream. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Whoa. And I got a little too hot into that turn. There we go, though. Come on. Oh, don't wreck me, Bobby Labonte. Oh. I feel like the inside wall is way too far away than it was in the real version. Next attempt. I need to kind of get stay more side by side by him and kind of be nudging him into the infield, so when we hit the wall together, I kind of go up and over the front of his nose. That's the way it needs to be done. But otherwise, I feel like I got the right settings right now. It's the default track INI, so I didn't tweak anything there. I just have traction control on to help me with the keypad steering, but that's basically it. A little bit of steering assistance, obviously, to compensate for the keypad. But aside from that, the track is at its default INI. Junior looks like he's at the right spot of the field, like up around like the 12th position or so. It looked cloudy in the replay, and it's I put mostly cloudy for this. So everything else looks fairly good. Or I'm not gonna try to get in too hot. There we go. Come on, Junior, dive. Come on, Junior, dive down below me. Oh, darn it. That's not gonna work. Try practice one with Michael. Oh. I feel like the inside wall is way too far away. Yeah, I need to be just locked side by side with him.
Driver.
How's your car not shoot up the track? I have the difficulty set fairly low, so I'm not going too fast. I'm not needing to go full speed in the corners. I'm also braking for the corners. I have traction control helping me too. That might be what you're thinking of.
Whoa, 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 slow down. Stay behind, 67 car, on the inside line.
Once again, the face cam battery, it should be full, so it should last hopefully at least an hour. Darn it. Hope I didn't get any damage there. I was working on a few reenactments earlier today before I started the stream. Just messing around with some. Trying to get the right car and track configurations for some of them that I was messing around with. Maybe you'll be seeing a few new videos coming up in the near future. Oh, whoa. Alright. Come on, Junior. Let's see if I can salvage this run. Come on, Junior. Catch up. Ah, darn it. I haven't gotten one close one yet. Let's see what happens here. Whoa. Can you believe I didn't mess around with the I at all? If I'd known any better, you'd think the panic deceleration was turned down. Jeff Green's Pocono wreck. Wasn't that the same #1 car?
Drivers, start your engine.
I feel like I'd need to find a version of the track where it has that opening and more of a dirt wall instead of that railing like it has in this one. 14 people watching. Welcome any new watchers. If you want to go ahead and show some support in the comments, I'll try to be sure to give you a shout out. Cam Newton is back. Did you suggest this one, Cam? You might have, yeah. I know a few people did. Alright, there's Junior. Need to have Junior get behind me. Come on, Junior. Dive down low. Idiot. Oh, he's stuck back there. Here we go. We can maybe salvage this. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Hit the flip right. Oh! Don't flip too much. Land on your roof. Darn it, he flipped too much. He flipped too much. He landed on his roof, though. Darn it.
The yellow flag is out. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
If he didn't flip quite so much, that would have been a good one.
You can't clear a black flag on a restart. You blew
If he
the
didn't
engine.
flip so much, that would have been a good run. I'll save it, though. I mean, it's definitely the best one I've had yet. Alright, I'll definitely save that one. Wasn't quite perfect because he flipped a little too much, but I'm definitely saving it because, yeah, that was my best one yet. That was the only one that's gotten close. Alright. Actually, I gotta try to do the entire from the start. No, shoot. I want to get a little before that. Alright, I'll start it from here and then I'll do the whole replay. There we go. Watch through, 17 people watching. I'm gonna try to do some more, because yeah, that wasn't perfect. He flipped a little too much. I wish he would have dug in more on one of the hits and kind of slowed himself way down, but yeah, he flipped like maybe 2 or 3 more times than he should have. But he landed on his roof. It was the right spot of the track, right 2 cars. Everything was perfect aside from him flipping a little too much. Here's a replay. Yeah, he just flipped a little too much. Darn it. I'm watching it right now on the stream. Alright, Steve. 2000. No, he's only had one flip, so I don't need to specify. Steve Park. Flip. Attempt. 1. Shoot, that's saved, right? Steve Park. Yeah, okay.
Drivers, start your
Jason Leffler's Watkins Glen hard crash. I could try that. That'd be pretty simple. Jeff Green's Pocono. It's blurry. Try refreshing your page and hitting the quality button. Try 720p. Maybe pause the video for a few seconds, give the live feed a chance to buffer for a little bit. But I'm just going to check over real quick. I have 0 drop frames. 720, 60 frames a second. I got, it looks clear on my end.
Get ready now. Going green.
Still running over 60 frames a second with the whole field. Awesome.
Cars in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down.
I'm at 40 here, but once I get past them, it should go about up to 50 and 60. Alright, hey Junior. Hey, sweet. Thanks for the opening right here. Aw, oh, damn it. Damn it.
Let's go. Race back to the line. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down.
Maybe I'll do a practice run with this red car.
We got a rag in turn 1.
Bill Elliott. I'll try practicing.
In turn 1. Stay high. Clear.
Nope. Yeah, that didn't even work. Alright, next.
drivers, start your engine.
Cody is back. We got 18 people watching. 2 from my goal. 2 away from my goal. Awesome. Make sure the microphone's straight. 19 people watching. Awesome. If there's any new people that just joined in, if you want to rewind the stream a few minutes, if you can. I don't know how it works watching it live. I don't know if you can rewind the stream, but if you can, like 5 minutes ago, I just got a fairly close run. Alright, hopefully Junior doesn't wreck himself this time. Oh yeah, he's more up there. Come on, Junior. Dive to the inside. Whoa, 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 whoa. I knew that was gonna happen. Knew that was gonna happen. You can't go 3 wide in the middle at Pocono driving with a damn keyboard and not wreck. 20 people watching, awesome. Thank you guys for making me, or for helping me reach my goal for this stream. Hopefully you enjoy what you see. I'm gonna be going for at least an hour today. So at least another 45 minutes or so, so stay tuned for a lot more entertainment. About 5 minutes ago or so, I got a fairly close attempt. He hit the right spot of the wall, he flipped over pretty much the right way, he landed on his roof, but the only thing is he flipped like 2 or 3 more times than he should have. So that's why I'm still going. Otherwise, this would have turned into a stream showing you guys how to make a reenactment video. I see Michael's here. How's it going, man? Cody, if I didn't already say you. Oh yeah, Revolution Squad. Viper Ghost, Nathan. Trying to give a shout out to everyone in the comments I didn't already say. Andrew Davis. I'm scrolling back up. Crash Fan 65 that always says Uranus for some reason. Alright. See if I can get another good run. Yeah, shove that black flag up your butt. There we go. There we go. Come on, Junior. Come on, don't let Rusty Wallace overtake you. Oh, you idiot! I wanted you to stay on the inside line. This could work, though. Oh. All 3 DEI cars going into the wall. All 3 DEI cars. What's going to happen? Oh, my goodness. It's carnage for Michael Waltrip. Absolute carnage for Michael Waltrip. He is upside down. What else is new? Yeah, if 720 isn't working, try 480. The quality should still look fine. Yeah, let's watch this replay. This would have been a nice try if Michael Waltrip didn't get caught up with us. Oh my goodness. Brutality. Need to switch back to his view of that. Maybe switch it to TV2. Michael Waltrip, there we go. See how this looks. Poor Michael Waltrip. Is that like his 700th time rolling over a stock car? Something like that? I'm actually gonna save that replay. Just because it's funny. Poor Michael Waltrip. He doesn't know what's about to come. I knew someone was going to roll over in that impact. I didn't know who was going to be, though. Dale Jr. and Steve Park kind of spun around in the air almost the exact same way. They're like synchronized airborne crashes. DEI Carnage. There we go. That's a fitting title for that. Oh. Yeah, watch closely how Dale Jr. and Steve Park spin around in the air. They're like synchronized. Alright, next.
Drivers, start your engines.
Just checking, 0 dropped frames for the stream, still awesome. Awesome, I see we're going back between 20 and 25 watchers. That is awesome, guys. Thank you for the support. I'm assuming most of you are subscribers if you got notifications for the stream. So I really appreciate you that are regulars. Those of you that happen to stumble upon the stream, and if you like what you're watching, please do me a huge favor, hit the subscribe button if you like what you see. That way you can be notified right away for future streams. I really appreciate all the support. Darn it. I waited a little too long. Oh, wait, no, I might be able to catch up. Maybe if I could, I need to dive down into turn 1. There we go. Just get on the outside of him. There we go. Oh, darn it. Yep, we need to stay hooked together, otherwise it's not going to work. Yep. Restart.
Drivers, start your engines.
The fail 981 is back. Toaster Gaming. Still trying to give everyone a shout out that I haven't already. Are the comments still refreshing? Yep. Ryan Fitzy, however you pronounce that. I apologize if I did incorrectly. But it's showing up in the comments in the video anyway, so hopefully it's smarter, more intelligent people should be able to pronounce that correctly. Alright. If I can get hooked to Junior right. Here we go. Nice little spot for me to slide. Oh my goodness, Junior did the same stupid thing. Idiot. Alright, I'll try with Bobby Labonte just to practice. If Dale Jarrett doesn't wreck me first. Alright, so I need to stay hooked like this. That's the way to do it. And then... although he keeps flipping too much. I don't know if there's a way. Maybe I can try slowing down or hitting the brakes. Hey, he landed on his side. Kind of. I don't know if I can hit the brakes while I'm sliding towards the infield so we can hit it going slower so I don't flip quite so much. Is there any schedule for these? Not really at the moment. I'm trying to do them daily at this point. But, I did recently, like the last week or so, discover the schedule the next stream feature, so I usually give them like 30-40 minutes advance before I start them. But yeah, I'm trying to do them daily now at this point, especially since most of my vacations and trips and other obligations for the summer are almost over. So I'm not really preoccupied with much else aside from doing these. Come on, Junior. We need to work together to get me to roll over a bunch. There we go. Oh, shoot. Michael Waltrip's gonna get caught up again. Come on, Junior. Damn it! What? He was like hitting his brakes the whole time. I was slamming on my brakes to let him catch up, and he wasn't even catching up. Just clipped that last guy. Fuck you, Jeff Bodine. Next attempt.
Drivers, start your
Ricky
engines.
Rudd's crash at Daytona 2000. I'd love to do that one, but as long as people wouldn't be picky, I'd basically have to cause that myself. Because if you've seen that replay, I forgot who, but two other cars come together and then come down and clip him, and then he goes or hits the outside wall and then goes airborne. As long as people weren't too picky about it looking somewhat intentional to start, I would definitely try that one. Cody, you have lots of great videos. Awesome, thanks for the kind words, man. Let's see if I can make this one great as well by getting a good run right here. Getting a close looking attempt. Junior. Here. Go up there, Bobby Labonte. You need to be next to Junior. Junior, why will you not cooperate? Alright. Come down. There you go. Oh, we have another unwilling passenger. Darn it. Next.
Drivers, start your engines.
Jeff Bodine, flip at Daytona. That one would be fucking hard to do. I'm going to leave. Keep buffering. That's fine, man. Some people don't have the internet connection to watch these live. That's why they get uploaded and you can watch them afterwards. Just the same. And I love doing these streams because in addition to having a live audience, they're basically a really quick, fast, fun, easy way to upload new videos without having to do any editing. As long as you have the broadcast software, you can do the camera switches that way and display what you want to have. Absolutely no editing in any sort of editing program whatsoever. Alright. There we go. Junior's actually right behind me. There you go. There we go, Junior. Come on. Stop hitting your brakes, you idiot. There we go. There you go.
The yellow flag is out. There's too much debris on the track. Whoa, 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 slow down.
Oh, darn it. Darn it. That was a good attempt, but he didn't flip properly that way either. He needed to go a couple more times. See, this time he didn't flip enough times, but he still landed on his roof. I'm getting closer. It's like Mama Bear, Papa Bear. One was too many and the other was too little. Oh wait, no, he didn't land on his roof. That's right. Darn it. Still gonna save that one, though, in case I can't get better ones, even though if I can't get a better one, I'm still gonna use the first one. I can still watch the replay, though. Elliott Sadler flip at Michigan. How about Sadler's crash at Pocono? That one would be hard because no one really knows what the hell happened, and I'm yet to find a configuration of Pocono that has all the accurate infield walls and openings and shit. That's all just that flat wall of all the new versions of Pocono I can find. That time I at least tried to hit the brakes right before he hit the wall so I wouldn't flip too many times. He would have flipped more, but he kept spinning around on his roof as opposed to digging in and tumbling. Alright. Shoot. I meant to save that. Maybe, who knows, I can edit some of these together. Different clips. Go down, find Steve Park. Flip attempt 2. Tony Stewart, 2001 Daytona 500 flip. I was actually messing around with that one earlier today. Funny you should mention that. Mitchell Mark, thanks for commenting, by the way, and joining the stream. Same with Joel. Toaster, yeah, I already gave you a shout out. Alright, I'm getting closer. I'm getting the method down better as each run goes by. Am I centered in my hat? Yep. I'm still right at 20 people watching. That's an awesome, consistent audience to have. I am very, very content with 20 people watching this whole time. Let alone all the other people watching this after it's already uploaded. Thank you guys for watching as well. In the future. Alright. Junior's at a correct spot. As long as I don't clip Labonte there. There we go. Nope. Oh, darn it. I let Junior get a little too good of a run. That was completely my fault. That was completely my fault. Whoa. Next. I see Pascal is back. How's it going? Brandon Stewart. How's it going? Can you do Edwards 2009? I've tried doing that as well. Kyle Petty at Bristol. Actually, that might be quite easy, because there's like one car wrecking on the inside of the track. That's who I could be, and then I just have to try to clip Petty and have him slap the wall with his driver's side. Don't worry about it, Cam. Just watch this afterwards when you have time to buffer. This is for all audiences, live and afterwards. For all to enjoy. If you can't watch it right now because of your internet, don't worry about it. Just watch it later. Or give it a little time to buffer. No need to stress. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, and then there goes Junior. I'll get a practice run with Rusty Wallace here. Brake. He flipped again too many times there. Terry Labonte crash senior. I've wanted to do that too.
Drivers, start your engines.
So like I said, I appreciate all the suggestions, you guys. The only issue I have is you guys are throwing out the suggestions way faster than I can do them. How long have we been going? 35 minutes already. That's been effortless 35 minutes. Don't tell me to slow down. What's up with Sterling Marlin's bumper right there?
Stay behind the 67 car on the inside line. Get ready now. Going green. His car's in. Let him by. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Awesome. They will squeeze right in front of Junior. Except here comes Rusty to ruin our whole scheme. Fucking Rusty Wallace. Oh, whoa. Come on. Craven, go past. There we go. Alright. Michael's gonna get caught up in it again. Poor Michael. Poor Michael. Who's gonna... Michael takes the worst of it again. He took a terrible crash. Michael Waltrip has a terrible crash on the back straightaway. Looks like he got hooked into the wall and tumbled afterwards. I saw Junior go airborne too. I'm watching the delayed replay on my laptop, and then I'll get into this replay. Alright, first and foremost, let's see what happens to Michael here. The 3 DEI cars once again. What are the odds? That was a vicious crash. Got hooked in the catch or the wall when tumbling upside down. All 3 cars went airborne because I saw Junior get hit by another one when he went back onto the track. I saw Junior get airborne. Let's see his vantage point of this. Just got drilled by... who was that? Oh, he went upside down. Alright, let's try another one. I gotta hand it, or I gotta say though, these are some of the closest attempts I've gotten consistently of any stream I've really done. Which was weird because the tests I was doing before I started streaming, I could not get one attempt to look at anything near the original. I have a good feeling, good feeling about this one.
Get ready now. Going green. Stay behind the 67 car on the inside line. Base car's in. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
If I can get Junior to stay in the correct spot. I have a good feeling about this one. Get out of here, Bobby Labonte. There you go. Nice slide in there. Or is Junior not going to cooperate? Nope. Ah, oh, darn it. God darn it.
Clear inside. We got a wreck on the Long Palm Straight.
Next. Chad Chaffin 2005 Daytona flip. I've tried that one. It's all just a matter of me having enough patience to stick with it until I get a attempt that looks same as the original or similar.
Get ready now. Going green.
Alright, come on, Junior. Cooperate with me for this
Cars
one.
in. Whoa, slow down. Green flag, green flag. Green.
Come on, Junior. Here we go. Look at that. I need him to be on the inside line. He reads my mind. Oh, please don't wreck Ward Burden. Okay, good.
You're in the middle.
So you need to get out of our way now. I think I missed my chance to have this be a good attempt, but I'll try. Alright, nope. Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race
Damn
back
it.
to the line. There's an accident on the Long Pond Straight. Whoa, slow down.
Next.
Drivers, start your engines.
Loving the stream, plus a sub and a like. Awesome, thank you, man. Your reenactment of Allmendinger and Johnson was one of the best I've seen. Awesome, thanks for that. Oh yeah, that reminds me, for those of you that haven't seen, I posted a reenactment last night. If you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and check that out. Just open it up in a new tab. You can still keep the stream going. It's of Allmendinger's and Johnson's crash at Darlington in 2010. I got a lot of requests for that one, actually, so I was just messing around last night long after the streams were over, and I just got a few, or I got an attempt that looked fairly close. If you couldn't catch on for that, I had to record their wreck separately from that, the number 75 car spinning in that same replay, or in that same video. So those are two different replays, but aside from that, there wasn't really any editing involved aside from adding the tickers and stuff. Darn it, I waited too long for this one. Who knows?
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. There's too much debris on the track. Whoa, slow down.
I waited too long. They weren't in the right position at the right time. Yeah, it needs to be further back. Restart.
Drivers, start your engines.
Yeah, you're right. It was too fast because I was too far down the backstretch that we went into the wall. I needed to do it earlier. Plus, I've been trying to hit the brakes, slam on the brakes shortly before going into the wall, so I'm still at that right angle to be able to flip over, but where you lose some speed, so I don't go flipping too many times. I feel like I'm getting the feel of it more and more each run. As long as I'm in the right position with Junior, I feel like I'm getting the feel of going into the wall correctly more and more each time. But yeah, that time it was too far down the backstretch, so I wasn't in the right position with Junior until halfway down. It needs to be early on.
On the inside line. Pit cars in. Green flag. Green.
So far, I still think that first one I saved is the best. If Rusty doesn't ruin this attempt, which it looks like he's going to. Yep. Or Junior is just by going up to the outside line for no reason. Is this going to be another one that Michael's going to get caught up in? Here we go. Brakes. Come on, land on the roof.
The yellow flag is out. There's too much debris on
Oh,
the
darn
track.
it.
Whoa, slow down.
If he landed on his roof, that would have been perfect.
You can't clear a black flag on a
I'm still going to
restart.
save that, though.
You all right? Looks like we lost that motor.
If he landed on his roof, that would have been perfect. Still saving that one, though. That was the second best attempt. Pascal said 120 miles an hour. Let's see how fast I was going when I hit the wall. About 130, so only 10 miles an hour off from what I should have been. So that was pretty damn close. Still gonna save this one. Just saving all these because I can use all these replays to help with the... If I don't necessarily have the crash perfect on them, I can still use these replays to help with the beginning part of the reenactment video. So close, yeah. I feel like if that replay, if he would have just landed on his roof, that would have been perfect. I want to see a replay of that again. I thought it was going to be messed up with Michael and Junior in the beginning, but no. I was able to salvage that. Oh, he just needed to land on his roof right there as opposed to flipping back over. That would have been like the perfect number of flips. I think he flipped over like 3 or 4 times maybe. Like 2, 3, or 4 times. Like right there if he landed on his roof there. Darn it. Steve Park. Next. Tried David Rudiman flip at Watkins Glen. I haven't. It's a good suggestion though. That one would be hard because that's another one where the other cars are fucking around first, then he gets tagged by was it David Reagan, I believe, that got hit by Boris Said. And yeah, that's what turns him into the outside wall. Still got 18 people watching. Awesome. When I first started these like a month or so ago, I was getting lucky if I was getting 3 or 4 people watching at once. Alright, Pascal says 120 miles an hour, so I'll try to keep at that speed. Can't exactly control how fast the AI is going, but I'm trying to not go too fast down the backstretch and hit the brakes shortly before we hit the wall. So I'm not going too terribly fast. So I want to dig in for the most part on that first roll, so it scrubs a lot of speed, and then I need to tumble 2, 3, 4 times and then land on my roof. Oops. Got way too hot in that run. There you go, though. Here we go. Alright, land on the roof. Oh,
there's too much
darn it.
on the track. Whoa, 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 slow down.
See, I'm able to get almost like an imperfect usable run almost every time now. So one of these times he's gonna flip the correct number of times and land on his roof.
Start your engines.
One of these times. And that time I tried to make a conscious effort of how fast I was going into the inside wall. It looked like I was around 130, 128 or so when I hit that time. The Acer Productions 2016, thanks for joining. I haven't seen you yet. Drake. Mitchell. What about the other Pocono crash? Which one? There's been lots there. Christopher Bell flip. We've gotten lots of requests to do that. That would be impossible, but still worth trying. Alright, come on. One of these times has to be right. If I'm able to get a usable but still imperfect run, mostly on command each time, one of these times should be a perfect one. Oops, 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 oops. Alright, come on, Junior. There we go.
The yellow flag is out. There's too much debris.
Nope, we flipped too many times that time. But that was right at 120. I think you're thinking of the other one that involved the #1 Jeff Green. I think, yeah, I think it was the Jeff Green crash the next year that you're thinking of. Alright, yeah, I was right Yeah, look at that. Basically right at 120 when I hit the wall. So I got the hit right, I got the cars right, I got the spot of the track right, I got the speed right, I just need the flips to be right. Restart.
Drivers, start your engines.
If I'm able to get this many now on command, where the flips look somewhat similar, I'm not accepting it until I get him to land on his roof. And yeah, once again, that was like maybe 2 or 3 more too many flips than it should have been. Austin Dillon airborne crash. I think I explained that one yesterday. I really want to do it, but first of all, it'd be impossible. Second of all, there's another video out there that exists where they used a decent amount of editing, which is expected for a crash of that magnitude, but it's still almost like a perfect reenactment. Oops, went a little too far. There we go. Except once again, he just dives up into the outside line for no fucking reason. Nope. Darn it. I didn't want to waste that run.
Drivers, start your engines.
Davey Allison flip at Pocono. That one's going to be hard because I don't think I could do a sideways blowover to where I start tumbling. And it's hard to get airborne enough to do a blowover at Pocono. Especially coming right off the turn he did. Yeah, he got airborne on the shortest straightaway on the track. That was back when those cars would just haul ass. I don't know if I'd necessarily be able to reenact that perfectly, or at least how he started to flip in this game.
Slow down. Stay behind the 67 car on the inside line. Pace cars in. Green flag, green flag. Green
23 people watching. Buddy, Race King. Oh yeah, that's right, I already got you. Alright, shoot. I need to get in front of Junior. There we go. There we go.
You're in the middle. 3 wide. Inside. Still there. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Outside. Clear outside.
Alright, going a little too fast right now. Trying to slow down, but still stay in front of him.
The yellow flag is out. There's too much debris on the track.
Oh, darn it.
Slow down.
Darn it. Next try.
Drivers, start your engines.
Joey Logano flip at Dover. I'm gonna eventually do that one too. Just a matter of getting the flip right. I don't necessarily care if there's been reenactments that have been done before. Unless someone just did them absolutely perfectly, then I don't necessarily want to touch them, but I want to try all sorts of crashes. Just because someone's done them before, that doesn't mean I don't want to try them.
Whoa, 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 slow down.
But unless someone did a video already that's like basically absolutely perfect, I wouldn't necessarily want to try to do a reenactment attempt video, just because I feel like I'd be able to, or I would feel like I was coming off as trying to one-up theirs, which I probably would never be able to do. Alright. Here we go. Alright. Slow down. Land on your roof. Oh, damn it. That one was another close one.
The yellow flag is out. Whoa, 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 slow down.
I'm getting really close. I just want one where he lands on his roof and doesn't flip too many times. And I'll be content. Like, if right there, if when he planted he stayed on his roof, that would have been perfect. And having Junior be too damaged to drive anywhere and having him stop right next to Steve Park is a plus in these attempts. Off school tomorrow due to a tropical storm. Uh-oh. I hope everything's alright over there. We're just curious, where's everyone watching this from? If you guys don't know, I'm near the Milwaukee, Wisconsin area. Where are you guys all from? I'm curious to see all the answers come flooding in. Florida. Hopefully it just stays a tropical storm. It doesn't turn into a hurricane or any shit like that. That's always scary. Alright, so Florida, North Carolina, Wisconsin, Tennessee, South Carolina, Florida, Pennsylvania. Damn. All over the country. Look at this. People from all around the country joining together just to watch some nerd try to do some nerd videos. Isn't it amazing what can bring unity in this country?
Get ready now.
Ohio.
Whoa, slow down. Stay behind the 67 car on the inside line. 8 cars in. Green flag, green flag.
Ohio.
Green.
I've never been to Road America, but I want to go. I've been to the Milwaukee Mile like 4 times. I've been to Slinger a bunch. I've been to a few other tracks. I think I went up near Antigo. There's a dirt track up there that I went to a few times as a kid. But no, I'm yet to be to Road America, but that's on my bucket list though. Alright, there's Junior. Alright, come on. Land, don't flip too many times and land on your roof, please. Roof, roof, roof. Oh. He needs to plant in.
The yellow flag is out. Whoa, slow down. You can't clear a black flag on a restart.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna start wiping tears from my eyes from how many attempts this has taken. How close I'm getting, but I'm still not getting a usable attempt. If he would have landed on his roof right there, that would have been perfect. Christian, how's it going? That NASCAR race in 2003 guy. I liked. Awesome. Thank you guys. If anyone that hasn't already could please go ahead and hit the subscribe and the like button. That would be really helping me out. I truly appreciate it. And it gives me that much more of a possibility to... The more likes I get, the bigger possibility of showing up on suggested videos. The bigger possibility of a larger audience. And then next stream, you guys have much more people to talk to. We're all helping each other out.
Get ready now. Going green. Whoa, slow down. 8 cars in.
Alright, I'm feeling good about this one.
67 car on the inside line. Green flag, green flag.
So I feel like I have on command being able to go to the inside wall and flip in the right spot of the track and with the right cars. I just need to flip the right way, not too many times, and land on my roof. That's basically all I need to get down now. Oh, darn it, that kind of ruined the attempt. So I'm not going to be able to use that replay. Maybe it shouldn't matter. Maybe it won't matter. I'm going to be really pissed if this one's perfect, since I just screwed up the AI back there. Which it doesn't look like it's going to be perfect. He's just going to spin around again. Restart.
Drivers, start your engines.
Smack the like button. Awesome, thanks, man. Well, that actually worked. I think I was at 14 before, and when I was giving you guys thanks for watching and asked you to hit the like button, it went up to like 18. Awesome. Who would have thought? Alright, I really want to give you guys a good, solid, 100% accurate run before I get off. I don't want to leave until I have a perfect 100% run. Where he actually lands on his roof, doesn't flip too many times. Everything else I basically have down. This is actually a somewhat successful stream in terms of getting close to the actual crash. I just need to get all the details right now. Not have the AI crash before they get to the back straight, so it ruins the replay. There we go. Junior on the outside for some fucking reason. Oh. Never mind. He just did what I was gonna do. That was a ruined attempt. Next.
Drivers, start your engines.
Jeff Green almost blew over. I liked again. I uploaded the blowover also. Cool. Is that the AI one you were talking about? $20 likes right off the bat before the stream's even done. That is amazing, you guys. Thank you so much. I know for some YouTubers that isn't a lot at all, but for me that is a bunch, so I really do appreciate it, you guys. Keep up the support, and I will keep up the videos. Come on. Get up there. Move, Bobby Labonte, you idiot. Alright, don't brake too hard. Oh, they already wrecked each other. Oh, darn it. Every time I'm unable to get a perfect chance at the attempt now, it feels like a wasted run. Track I and I. I'm not having a problem with the driving at all. I just need to be able to get the right amount of flips and to be able to land on the roof. It's just a matter of that chance. Or it's just a matter of that luck, I mean. Yeah, not chance, luck is what I meant to say. Everything else I have down. It's just getting the flips the right way and landing on the roof. I don't think I need to change any settings. Come on. Sorry for some of these runs, I stopped talking for a bit. I'm just trying to concentrate on not screwing it up. Alright, here we go. Come on, Junior. I'm going a little too fast, trying to slow down. Trying to slow down, but still stay in front of him. Ah, oh, darn it! I messed that up at the last second. See, that's what happens when you try to slow down too much while you're going to the infield. Then you get unhooked. Ken Schrader flip in 2003, if that's impossible. If you can somehow spin backwards, maybe if you turn the grip up a little bit, and be able to spin backwards up into the wall without turning over, maybe you'd be able to turn over once you hit the wall backwards. I don't know, I think messing with the grip is maybe one of the few things I could think of to get that one. Because I'm yet to see in this game being able to flip over the way he does in that crash, just purely from hitting the wall backwards. So yeah, I think you might have to adjust something little to that one. Alright, I have a good feeling about this time. I know I always say that. I know it never actually turns out. But who knows, one of these times it might actually turn out. Oh. Ah, oh, damn it! I just caused the big one instead. That sucked. Robert Presley near flip at Daytona. I was actually working on that one a little bit earlier. How about you change the terrain in the grass? This is where... What are you talking about, Diddy? Which crash?
Get ready now. Going green.
I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. Give me a little more specification.
Pit cars in.
Alright, shoot, I hope I didn't wait too long for this one.
Slow
Nope.
down. Green flag.
Nope.
Green flag. Green, green, green.
Sorry guys, just trying to concentrate without messing up.
You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside. Too slow.
Don't wreck.
In the middle. 3 wide. Clear inside. You're on
Damn
the
it!
bottom. 3 wide. Inside. Car outside. Yellow flag is out. Let's
I haven't
go.
gotten a good run in like 3 tries now.
Drivers, start your engines.
Joey Coulter flip. That's another one. Or near flip, his airborne crash. That's another one I've gotten a lot of attempts to do. Mark Martin flip. I could possibly do a Daga, as long as people weren't picky that it looks a little intentional. Because that was another one where everyone else is kind of wrecking first, and then he gets clipped and then starts rolling over.
Get ready now. Going green. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. 8 cars in. Stay behind the 67 car on the
Alright.
inside line. Green
I feel like I'm losing my touch.
green, green, green. Man, they're showing us a black flag. Looks like it passed under the yellow. They're going to make it to a stop and go.
I need to actually get a good run this time. I think that's the way to do it. Let him be in front of me and then come in
Outside. You're in the middle.
up the middle up here.
Hold your line. Clear outside. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Outside. Clear outside. The yellow flag is out. There's too much debris
Stop
on the
spinning.
track. Whoa, whoa,
Actually
whoa,
flip.
slow down.
Darn it. He didn't even land on his roof after all that. I'm checking the replay once more.
Steve Park is off into the infield. Another car valve over on his lid. It's Parkindale Jr.
Alright, he needs to flip over either like 2.5 or 3.5 times, and I'll be happy with that. I don't think he hit the road. I think he just dug in from how he hit the fence. Because that fence kind of broke apart the way it was supposed to, but then he kind of got up and then dug into the dirt from that.
Whoa, whoa, slow down.
Was it the road? I don't know. I'll have to take another close look.
Stay behind the 67 car on the inside line. Green
But right now I'm just trying the fence, because there's no way I'm going to be able to do each time on command them hitting a small little road on the infield. Alright, here we go. Don't screw up this run.
car inside. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear outside. Clear inside.
Alright. I'm a little too fast, trying to slow down.
The yellow flag is out. There's too much debris on
Land
the
on your
track.
roof.
Slow down.
Oh, that would have been another good one. That would have been a good one right there, because he kind of got hit again by Junior while he was flipping. And he hit the wall a second time too, which causes a flip to change a little bit. Ah, darn it. It's getting close.
Drivers,
One of these times is going to be
start
perfect.
your engines.
One of these times is going to be perfect. I'm probably going on at least 50 or 60 attempts for this one.
Whoa, 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 slow down. Stay behind the 67 car on the inside line. Get
I think this is the best way. Let him go in front of me and then squeeze in between the two lanes. Going through the turn.
Looks like you passed under the yellow. They're gonna hold us in the pits for 30
Oops.
seconds. Outside. Clear.
Out of here, Bobby Labonte, you dumbass.
You're in the middle. 3 wide. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear inside. You're in the middle. 3 wide. You're on the bottom. 3 wide.
Nope.
Inside. The yellow flag is out.
I'm gonna be pissed when this is perfect. Which it isn't. Jeff Gordon's Hard Hit Vegas 2008. I've tried doing that one as well. You were testing a late model in real life? Tire blew out and you went into the wall, shattered your GoPro? Jeez. That sucks. Big one at Charlotte. I've declared it. I'm not leaving the stream until I get a good run.
Pit cars in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. Stay behind the 67 car on the inside line. Green flag. Green flag. Green, green, green.
Oh, oh, oh.
You're in the middle. 3 wide. Inside.
Damn it!
Drivers, start your engines.
NASCAR 2011, the game intro. I don't think I've ever played that game, so I'm not quite familiar with the intro. One of these times. Oh, come on, please let it be this time. Please let it be this time.
Get ready now. Going green. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. Pit cars in. Stay behind the 67 car on the inside line. Green flag. Green flag. Green, green, green. Under showed us a black flag. Looks like you passed under the yellow. They're going to make us do a stop and go.
Sorry for the silence, guys. I'm concentrating. And Junior up in the top line. Again.
Car outside. Still there.
For no damn reason. And this run's ruined, so I'll practice one with Michael.
Clear. There's an accident on the Long Pond Straight.
That didn't work out. Now you see why I have to...
Drivers, start your engines.
Why I have to hit the wall the way I do to be able to flip properly. Because if he gets turned more across the nose like that, he doesn't really dig into the wall.
Get ready now. Going green. Pit
Come
cars
on.
in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down.
That was weird.
Green, green, green.
Rusty Wallace, you fucking asshole.
Let's go. Race back to the line.
God damn it.
Drivers, start your engines.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that intro long ago. And it's funny because the intro, the physics are nothing like that of the actual game. So it's basically just big false advertising when you see the intro of the game of how that one actually is.
Whoa, 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 slow down. Stay behind the 67 car on the inside line. Green flag, green flag.
Alright.
Green, green, green.
Guys, guess what?
Black flag.
This is the run right here.
Yellow. They're gonna make it to a stop and go.
I got a feeling it's gonna happen right here.
Outside, you're on the bottom. 3 wide, outside. Inside. Still there. Still there.
Slow down. Slow down.
The yellow flag is out. There's too much debris
Sup?
on the track. Whoa, 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 slow down.
Junior got messed up because we went too late. Yeah, he got stuck in the wall. Damn it.
Drivers,
Ugh.
start your engines.
I should actually start saving some of these close runs in case I eventually do give up and just use one where he lands on his wheels.
Whoa, 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 slow down. Get ready now. Going green. Whoa, 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 slow down. Pit car's in. Stay behind the 67 car on the inside line. Green flag,
Right.
green flag. Green, green, green. Now they're showing us a black flag. Looks like it passed under the yellow. They're going to make it to a stop.
There you go, Rusty. You can go up there. And I'll go right here. And no one wrecks. No one. Except for myself, along with Dale Jr.
You're in the middle.
Aside from that, no one wrecks. No one. Shoot.
Stay high. You're in the middle. 3 wide.
There goes my face cam battery, guys, just FYI.
Clear outside.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
The yellow flag is out. There's too much debris on the track.
Come on. Ugh. Alright, well that one I'll at least save. Even though he was a little too far down the backstretch.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy.
View replay. That one I'm gonna save just in case I can't. Oh god, this is getting frustrating. Alright. Boo, even though he was way too far down the backstretch. At least Junior stopped right next to him. Steve Park. 4. Alright, I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm shutting off my face cam just for now, since the battery's out. Now you guys don't have to look at my ugly face.
Drivers, start your engines.
Ugh. The golden run is coming, guys.
Whoa, 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 slow down. Get ready now. Going green.
Okay.
Stay behind the 67 car on the inside line. Pace car's in. Green flag, green flag.
I'd be really curious to know how many attempts this has been.
They're showing us a black flag. Looks like it passed under the yellow. They're going to make it to a stop and go.
Junior, what What are you doing? There we go.
In the middle, 3 wide. Hold your line. Clear outside. Stay high. You're in the
Ah, darn it! I didn't mean to hit that guy,
clear inside.
and that messed up my wreck.
Drivers, start your engines.
Could you help me with OBS, by the way? I might make a tutorial video of how to do that. If not, just YouTube some tutorial videos. That's how I learned. It's actually really straightforward. Temp 968. Sure as hell feels like it.
Get ready now. Going green.
You have to play NASCAR Racing 2003 in Windows.
Pace cars in.
Yeah, I have Windows as well, and yeah, you do have to do it in window mode as opposed to application mode, to where it takes up the whole screen. Because if you do it in Windows mode, then you can switch back and forth between the windows without it freezing and turning off the game, that is.
Outside.
Alright. Now Junior behind me.
You're in the middle, 3 wide. Clear outside. Clear.
Darn it! I was a little too in front of him.
Drivers, start your engines.
Well, we only got 13 people watching now. It went down from like 20 something. 15. Coming in and out. Alright, guys. I want to do this just as badly as you guys do.
Get ready now. Going green.
If I can get a good setup with Junior, I feel a good run this time.
Slow down. Stay behind the 67 car on the inside line. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green. Oh man, they're showing us a black flag. Looks like it passed under the yellow. They're gonna make it to a stop and go.
Alright, Junior, you stay on the inside. Good boy.
Inside. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear inside.
Come on. Come on.
Yellow flag
Land
is
on
out.
your
There's
roof.
Too much debris on the track. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down.
Oh, still saving that one, though. Darn it.
You can't clear
It's
a
getting
black
closer.
flag on a restart.
That was a perfect start to it. Ah, darn it. You have no idea how frustrating this is, you guys. Steve Park, where's Steve Park? There we go. 5. Next.
Drivers, start your engines.
Maybe do a reenactment from 2005. If you give me a suggestion, I'll try to look them up. I'm not sure if I have any 2005 car sets right now. Jimmy Johnson, 3-wide photo finish. That would be impossible. I did a video a while back using the audio from that race, but it wasn't a reenactment. How come it seems like whenever I want to land on my wheels, I land on my roof? Whenever I want to land on my roof, I land on my wheels.
Pit car's in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. Stay behind the 67 car on the inside line. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green. Man, they're showing us a black flag. Looks like it passed under the yellow. They're gonna make it to a stop and go.
Alright, come on.
You're on
Darn it, Junior, what are you doing?
Car outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. Outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Stay low. Clear. Car inside. Keep high. Clear. Car inside. Outside. Clear.
Perfect. That was spot
The
on.
yellow flag is out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down.
Drivers, start your engines.
Scott Riggs would be another one where I'd probably have to start the wreck myself, even though I was the one getting airborne. Though that's not how it was in the actual version.
Get ready now. Going green.
I think towards the end of the stream I'll go back through at least all the replays I have saved so far.
Green flag. Green
I know there
flag.
is some other
Green,
good ones
green.
that I didn't save, but I'll go through all the ones I do have saved and get your guys' opinion on which ones you think are the best. God damn it. I'll do a practice with Bobby Labonte.
Race back to the line. Inside.
Or I
Clear
won't.
inside.
Or Michael Waltrip.
Then turn 1. Inside.
He's already had enough bad memories. This track. God damn it.
Drivers, start your engines.
Kyle Larson would be super hard. Mike Wallace might be fairly easy. Tony Stewart and Matt Kenseth crash. I got a few suggestions for that earlier.
Get ready now. Going green. Pace cars in.
Christopher Bell. Oh yeah, I did get that blowover last stream.
Green flag. Green flag.
Basically identical. Not the car or the track or the position of the track, but just the way the car flipped was basically identical to Christopher Bell's.
Car outside. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear outside. You're in the middle. 3 wide.
Shoot.
Inside.
Not I waited too long.
You're in the middle. 3 wide. Outside.
You're too far down the track.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. There's too much debris on the track. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down.
Yep. Waited too long.
Drivers, start your engines.
I think maybe this will be my 5th to last attempt. And after that, I will show you all the replays I have saved so far, and maybe get your guys' opinion on what you think is the best one so far. That is, if I can get a perfect run in the next 5.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down.
If I spin out or mess up the run, I'm not counting that. 5 legitimate runs where I start flipping in the right spot. So 5 actual chances of having the flip go properly. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Like this one probably won't count.
Outside.
Unless
Bottom. 3 wide. Outside. You're in the middle. 3
that
wide.
happens.
Clear. Inside.
Nope.
Clear inside.
Yep, that didn't work. Screw you, Junior.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Whoa, whoa,
That
whoa.
was-
Slow down.
Yeah, so like that one won't count.
Drivers,
Kelly Sutton. I'm not familiar. Oh yeah, Kansas. I think I know what you're talking about. Chad Chaffins. We've already gotten a few suggestions for that. I've actually tried it. Just a matter of me having enough patience.
Get ready now. Going green.
So like I said, if you guys are throwing out all sorts of suggestions, maybe if there's anyone watching this after the stream itself is done, maybe throw your suggestions in the comment box, and whichever one gets the most likes, I'll do that one. That'd be a good method. Don't screw me, Rusty. God damn it. Waited too long for that time, too. Here, does that count? Is that good? I'd say that was spot on if you ask me.
Drivers, start your engines.
Rick Crawford near flip 2004. I believe that was Gateway as well. Sorry, that was me stretching. Chris Cockrum, Talladega. I've already tried that a few times. Man, I should stay more dedicated to me trying these, since I've already tried half the ones you suggested.
Get ready now. Going green.
But never actually stuck to them long enough to get a good attempt.
67 car on the inside line. Green flag. Green flag.
Alright, so I'm yet to count down one of my 5 to go attempts, since I'm yet to get a good run, since I said that.
Car outside. You're in the
This
middle.
should hopefully count as one. If I didn't screw it up, which I did, because I waited too long down the back straight.
The yellow flag is out. There's too much debris on the track. Whoa, 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 slow down.
Ah, damn it.
Drivers, start your engines.
I thought I had that. I'm not counting that. I am not counting that. He was going way too fast. He flipped too many times. He's in the wrong spot of the track. Back to 20 people watching. Cool. 21. Yeah, those of you just joining, I'm probably wrapping up shortly. I said I was going to do 5 more attempts like 10 minutes ago, but none of these attempts I've done I've actually counted. So none of them got close. And then after that, I'm going to show you the replays of all the ones I've saved so far. Get your opinion on which ones you think are probably the closest. Then I'll wrap it up and get back to you later tonight or tomorrow. What are you doing, Junior?
Outside. Car inside. Car outside. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear outside. Still there. Keep high. Clear.
Alright, slow down.
The yellow flag is out. There's too much debris on the track. Whoa, 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 slow down.
Flip too many times. Alright, that one I'll count. Even though I did it a little too late in the track.
Drivers, start your engines.
Did it a lot too late in the track. Or in the spot of the track. Ah, damn. So that one will count, so 4 more attempts to go. So I eventually have to work sometime tonight. Even though I kind of count this work. You can't count it work if you're having fun.
8 cars in. Whoa, 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 slow down. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Come on.
Outside. Stay low. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside.
I don't care if that's going to screw up the replay.
You're in the middle. 3 wide. Inside. Clear outside. Clear inside.
God damn it. I'm not counting that one either.
Drivers, start your engines.
Ricky Craven flip. I haven't actually tried it yet. I need to make sure I have the right car set downloaded. That was 96, right? And then, I think for that one, I'm probably just gonna have to start the wreck, and then I have to turn the grip up to where when I get clipped, getting turned towards the outside of the track, I start turning over like he did in that one. That's gonna be an interesting one if I did try.
Going green. 8 cars in. Whoa, 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 slow down. Stay behind the 67 car on the inside line. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green. Man was showing us the black flag. Looks like it passed under the yellow. They're gonna make it to a stop and go.
Alright, move away, Rusty.
Car outside, car outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide, inside. You're in the middle. 3 wide, inside. You're in the middle. 3 wide. You're in the middle. 3 wide, outside. Clear outside.
Still think the first one's the closest. That one I'm counting, but I'm not saving, because...
Drivers, start
Oh, Bobby
your
Labate
engines.
didn't spin out. Maybe I could do Chris Buescher's. I might just have to have some insane luck. Maybe have my grip turned up a little bit and have the AI cars programmed in the track INI to wreck, like turn their bump drafting distance down and their panic deceleration down and their bunching distance down,
Get ready now.
and maybe just get clipped by one of the wrecking cars and flip 2 or 3 times.
Whoa, slow down.
Chris Buescher's would be possible to not cheat by using like creative editing, and it would just be really hard.
Green, green, green. Man was showing us the black flag. Looks like it passed under the yellow. They're gonna make it to a stop and go.
Alright, come on. Still think the first one I recorded is the best, because he flipped like 2 or 3 more times than he should have. But it's one of the few ones where he flipped in the right spot properly and actually landed upside down. That one doesn't count.
Drivers, start your engines.
Yeah, it basically has like a 1 in 500 chance of working. Still worth a shot though. Never say never. But yeah, I will admit that one would be insanely difficult. So I have a few tracks right now where I basically have them programmed to have the AI wreck. It's fun to like practice wreck avoidance and things like that. So I could do the same settings for one of the newer Talladegas and maybe turn the user grip up a little bit and be using Chris Buescher's car, so if I happen to get clipped by one of the wrecking AI cars, that could possibly work. But there's no way I'm getting all the AI cars to be the right ones. There's no way that's gonna happen. Alright, come on, Junior. As long as Rusty Wallace doesn't wreck me. I think I have the method down for the most part. I need to dive to the inside of Rusty, pass him right here, and then be on the outside of Junior, coming out of the turn right here. Move, Bobby Labonte. Oh, this one's a lost cause. Might as well try. Johnson just got wrecked. Yes, I did too. Hey, he technically flipped. There goes Jeff Gordon.
Got one stopped up high.
Alright, that one doesn't count.
Drivers, start your engines.
Oh, you said save that. Sorry, I restarted before I had a chance to save it. Sorry, buddy. Alright.
Get ready now. Going green.
I feel like Junior's getting faster. So I feel like I could use to just power through the turn one and be able to catch up to him if I was on the outside, but now he's getting faster going through those turns. There we go. Alright. Do this. Perfect. I just need to make sure he's not too close to Ward Burton. Come on. Land on your roof. Darn it. That one was pretty good, though. I'll save that. I'll save that. Even though it wasn't
can't clear a black flag on a restart.
perfect. Alright. See how this one looks. Alright, I think I did it for the most part in the right spot of the track. I think we waited a little too long. If he didn't flip so many times there and landed on his roof, it would have been perfect, but Junior actually drove away, so... Actually is one part of that wreck that makes me glad it wasn't quite perfect, because that part would have been wrong. Alright, 3 more tries. Where I actually get a good attempt, and then I gotta get going.
Drivers, start your engines.
That one was pretty good, except, yeah, he flipped a few too many times, and once again didn't land on his side or his roof. If he can land on his side or his roof and only flip like 2.5, 3.5, 4.5 times, and if Junior can like be stopped, wrecked right next to him, my goodness, that would be perfect. Jeff Green flipped 2000. That's another one I've been working on, so I could say I did both flips from that race since I already did Michael Waltrip's. Scott Wimmer, that's another one I've been working on. That'd be fairly simple. I just have to turn the grip up. Why is everyone's bumpers messed up? There you go. Instant mechanic. Move, Rusty. Thanks, Rusty. You messed up this attempt. Now I have to practice on Ward Burton, which it didn't even work. Hope you're happy, Rusty.
Drivers, start your engines.
the big 40 car wreck? I think I know which one you're talking about. Is that the 1960 crash? The largest crash in NASCAR history, that famous video? I want to try to do that. If that's not the one you're talking about, but if that is, I'm pretty sure there's a lot more than 2 cars that flipped in that wreck. There's like 5 or 6,
Going green.
or at least that one on their side at the very least.
Slow down. Pit car's in. Stay behind the 67 car on the inside line. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green. Now they're showing us a black flag. They say you passed on the inside before the front finish line. They're going to hold us in the pit for 15 seconds.
Alright, come on. Come on, Junior, please cooperate.
Yellow. They're going to hold us in the pit for 15
That's
seconds.
not cooperating. Why do you always want to go to the outside line? Sorry, Mark Martin. Sorry, Mark Martin. Sorry, Mark Martin. God damn it, that doesn't count. Try practice one with Robbie Gordon here. Whee. Sweet, that didn't even work.
You've exploded a tire.
Make that 2.
Drivers, start your engines.
Donnie Neuenberger flip. When is the next stream? Either tonight or tomorrow. Tomorrow at the latest. Since this one is a 2-hour long stream, probably not tonight, so yeah. Be watching sometime tomorrow afternoon. Once again, I'll schedule it like 30-40 minutes in advance, so you have some kind of notice when it'll be coming. Michael Waltrip 2004 Daytona. I couldn't even know how that flip goes. I still can't see how the hell he flipped through the dirt. There's people that can see exactly how he's flipping. I can't see it. I can't see through that dirt that he kicks up when he starts turning over.
Green, green, green.
Speaking of Michael Waltrip.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Hold your line. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Clear inside, clear. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. There's too much debris on the track. Whoa,
darn
whoa, whoa,
it.
slow down.
I'll still save that one. I did that in the right spot of the track. That's the only plus
You
to
all
that
right?
one. I did it coming right out of the turn.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Your front end's all smashed in.
Actually, that was pretty good, aside from him not landing on his roof. He only flipped like 2 or 3 times, which is actually how many it was in the real version. Alright, yeah, he gets clipped into the inside wall. Over a few times. Alright, he just needs to land upside down. For those of you that might be watching that haven't hit that like button yet, you like what you're seeing, please go ahead and do that. It really helps me out big time. I really appreciate it. Same thing with the subscribe button. I'm assuming most of you are already subscribed since you're watching this. Those of you that are, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Any single subscriber really helps me out a bunch. If there happens to be anyone that stumbled upon this stream that isn't already subscribed and you like what you see, please do me an absolute huge favor and go ahead and smack that button. It really helps me out and it notifies you right away for the streams in the future that I will be posting or doing, and it'll give you instant notifications. So I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for all the support from each and every one of you. Awesome, 23 likes. That is awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Alright, 2 more tries that will actually be attempts, and then I'll show you the replays, and then I gotta get going.
Whoa, 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 slow down. 8 cars in. Stay behind the 67 car on the inside line. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Have I done Randy LaJoy flip yet? I have not.
They're going to make it through a stop and go.
That would be an interesting one to try, though. Stop being a dill hole, Rusty Wallace.
Outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside.
And Bobby Labonte ruined that run for me. Or this try.
You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear outside. Keep low. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. The yellow flag is out. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Does that
Slow
count?
down.
There. I turned it into the 2001 Pocono Big One reenactment.
Drivers, start
Alright,
your
still more to go. David Rudiman, 2000. Oh yeah, the Michael Waltrip. Not Michael Waltrip, Michael McDowell. That's one everyone that plays this game has tried. The Michael McDowell crash. That and Rusty Wallace, I feel like those are the two most popular reenactment crashes for this game.
Get ready now. Going green. Pace cars in. Green flag. Green flag. Green, green, green.
Alright, come on. There we go.
Clear outside.
Screw that wreck. I don't care.
Let's go. Race back to the line. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear outside. Clear. There's an accident in turn 1.
Ah. Flipped too many times there. That was still cool, but he flipped too many times. And plus the AI wrecked first. That was interesting. But yeah, he flipped way too many times and didn't land on his roof. Alright, this will be my
Drivers, start your
the last run I can get where it's actually close to the has a chance to being recreated will be my last time. I do appreciate all the support, you guys. Everyone that's hit the subscribe button, the like button. Helps me out big time, and I truly appreciate it. Hopefully I should be able to repay you guys back with having this last run be the perfect one, like someone before predicted.
Get ready now. Going green.
Alright.
Pace cars in.
Let's see if this will be the magical run.
Green flag. Green flag. Green, green, green.
See if I'm gonna squeeze in front of him. Except he's gonna go into the middle line again. Why does he keep doing that?
Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. Stay high.
Yep, that one won't count. This one won't count.
Outside. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Whoa, whoa,
All
whoa.
right.
Slow down.
Try that again.
Drivers, start your engines.
You're late, Eric, but you didn't miss it. And after it's over, you'll have 2 hours to watch. So I've been doing this since 5 my time. Alright, let's make this attempt count.
Get ready now. Going green.
Shoot, I hope I didn't blow this run. I was looking at my laptop.
Green flag. Green
I think
flag.
I did blow this
Green,
run.
green, green.
Waited too long. Let's see if I can catch up in time. If I can slam on the brakes going into turn 1 and pass half the field. The majority of the field, that is. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
You're on the
Definitely not.
3 wide. The yellow flag is out.
Drivers, start your engines.
And yeah, just like I said, after this last run, the last one I can get where it actually has a chance of being a successful attempt, after that one is completed, I will show you guys all the replays of the attempts I have so far, and then I will sign off. Then you guys can rewatch the entire 2-hour long stream if you want to. Not a single dropped frame this entire time. Awesome. Looks like I have the quality settings right, because it still looks crystal clear and sharp on my laptop I'm
Get ready
watching.
now. Going green.
Winston Dillon 2013 flip at Daga. That would be interesting.
Slow down.
I think I'd have to turn the grip up for that.
Green, green, green.
Oh wait, no, that wasn't a flip. He got like airborne. But yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Here we go. Sorry, Junior.
Car outside. You're in the
Oh,
middle.
come on.
Inside.
Come
Clear
on.
outside. The yellow flag is out.
Still gonna
Let's
try
go.
this, though.
Race back to the line. We got trouble in turn 1. Car inside. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down.
Yep. It's funny I say this is gonna be my last one, then I can't even get a successful run.
Start your engines.
He didn't flip at Daga. He did, or he didn't, but yeah, it was close enough. He's basically straight up and down with his nose pointing at the ground. Damn near close. Alright, let's see if this run has the
Get
magic.
ready now. Going green.
It's funny, I only meant for the stream to be an hour. Now we're going on 2.
Eight cars in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. Stay behind. 67 car on the inside line. Green flag. Green flag. Green, green, green.
Alright, I squeezed in there. Just don't wreck him.
Car outside. Clear outside. Car
Except that's a wreck right there. That's going to ruin the replay if this is a good run.
outside.
God damn it.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Clear. There's an accident in turn 1. We got a wreck. Long palm straight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down.
Damn it. And of course, he lands upside down, but no, that was way too many flips, and it was too far down the backstretch, and they were all wrecking behind, so that's going to ruin the replay, even if that was good. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, those are way too many flips. So, that being said, yeah, that was alright, but yeah, it was still way too many flips. That's not a usable run. Alright, so that being said, I'm going to sign off. Alright, so Dale Jr. was in 11th spot, so if I want to try this series again in the future, he just has to qualify in 11th. Alright, so now I will show you guys the actual replays. Alright, so this is my first attempt. This one I still think holds water for being the best one. Because he flipped a few too many times, but it was the right spot. The way he hit the wall was basically perfect. Nothing else was screwed up, no one else was crashing, and he lands on his roof. Other than tumbling just a few too many times, it was perfect. So I think, depending on how I can get it to look, if I try editing it together, I might, just might do this one, this replay. This is the first one. So he flips just a few too many times. But then he still lands on his roof. Alright, so that was 1. Here's 2. I think two TV2 is a slightly better replay for this. Alright, so that. Alright, still early on in the track, or on the backstretch. Yeah, that one wasn't too close. Alright, 3. Pascal says 3 was good. I don't even remember which 3 was, so we'll watch this one. Alright, 3. Let's... Possibly. If people wouldn't be too picky about me landing on my wheels. That's probably the best one yet. That 3 wasn't too bad, but yeah, here's 4. I think the one where I accidentally get tangled up with Michael Waltrip to start is one of the decent ones. Alright, but this is 4. Yeah, you're right, that was decent. If people aren't too picky about me not landing on my wheels, that's a possible one. Actually, that might be it right there. I didn't land on my side, but that's basically it. Like, he flipped, like, 2... Let's see. 1, 2, 3. He flipped the exact number of times. $124 miles an hour. I think that might have been that one. Pascal saying, check the replay with the speed. That one was a little too fast. I'll try 3 again. Sorry guys, I know I'm going backwards. Alright, that was the 132 one. I'm not sure if I saved the one that was in, that was only 120. Or did I? Maybe this is it. $130 again. Flipped over too many times. Alright, here's number 6. That's right, I didn't save quite all of the replays. Yeah, that one's a no-go. Shoot. Alright, 7. A few people said 7. As of right now, I don't know about you guys, but my favorite was 4. I know 1 was one of the few where it was the only ones to land on the wheels, but 4... The spot where they stopped, how Dale Jr. and Steve Park are stopped right next to each other, the way he flips, basically everything is perfect aside from him landing on the wheels, which was going to be one of my criterias for Darrell Waltrip's 1991 flip at Daytona, but he didn't land on his wheels in that reenactment, or on his roof or side, but that one still has... So I think this one's my favorite. No, wait, no, it wasn't this one. It was 4, I think. Which one did I just hit? Yeah, this one's my favorite. Because how he flips, yeah, just aside from him landing on his wheel or his side or roof, aside from that, how they stop right there, and the spot of the track, the way they get together, everything's pretty perfect. Alright, so I think, unless anyone has any objections, I'm going to, in my free time the next day or so, start editing together a reenactment using this number 4. I think I can make that work. Alright guys, I really do appreciate you watching the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I was on basically twice as long as I initially intended to be, but plenty of content for you guys to watch. If there's any of you watching right now that happen to miss part of the stream or most of it, just wait like 20-30 minutes for the video to get done processing, and then you can watch the entire thing back again. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Really helps me out. I really appreciate it, you guys. Until next time, have a good one. Peace.